Cheerful Giver. Inspired out of 2 Corinthians 9. Each of you should give what you have decided in your heart to give, not reluctantly or under compulsion, for God loves a cheerful giver. Excuse me. Nicholas, who was born in the 3rd century, had no idea that centuries after his death he would be known as Santa Claus. He was just a man who loved God and genuinely cared for people, and who was known for giving cheerfully of his own possessions and doing kind deeds. The story is told that after learning of a family who was in great financial distress, Nicholas came to their home at night and threw a bag of gold through an open window, which landed in a shoe or stocking warming by the fireplace. Long before Nicholas, the Apostle Paul urged the believers in Corinth. I don't know if that previous story is true. Long before Nicholas, the Apostle Paul urged the believers in Corinth to be cheerful givers. He wrote to them about the great financial needs of their brothers and sisters in Jerusalem and encouraged them to give generously. Paul explained to them the benefits and blessings that come to those who give of their possessions. He reminded them that whoever sows sparingly will also reap sparingly, and whoever sows generously will also reap generously. As a result of their cheerful generosity, they would be enriched in every way, and God would be honored. Father, would you help us to be cheerful givers not only during this Christmas season, but all year long. Thank you for your incredible generosity in giving us your indescribable gift, your Son, Jesus. 2 Corinthians 9:6. Oh, boy. Not doubting, but it's always good to check. Check your reference. 2 Corinthians 9:6. Let's go to 9. Now concerning the ministering to the saints, it is superfluous for me to write to you. This is Paul. I know your willingness, about which I boast of you to the Macedonians, that Achaia was ready a year ago, and your zeal has stirred up the majority. Yes, I have sent the brethren, lest our boasting of you should be in vain, in this respect that, as I said, you may be ready, lest if some Macedonians come with me and find you unprepared, we, not to mention you, should be ashamed of this confident boasting. Therefore, I thought it necessary to exhort the brethren to go to you ahead of time and prepare your generous gift beforehand, which you had previously promised, that it may be ready as a matter of generosity and not as a grudging obligation. But this I say, he who sows sparingly will also reap sparingly, and he who sows bountiful will also reap bountifully. So let each one of you give as he purposes in his heart, not grudgingly or of necessity, for God loves a cheerful giver, and God is able to make all grace abound toward you, that you always having all sufficiency in all things may have an abundance for every good work. While you are rich in everything and all liberally, which all cause thanksgiving for us to God. Anyhow. Be a cheerful giver. Love you. God bless.